Hi, I'm John. Today we're going to be making raspberry dragon fruit wine, or at least we're starting it because it takes a little time to ferment, so we can't do it all today. But basically we're starting out with fruit juice. So this is a raspberry dragon fruit juice. We're going to start by adding bentonite. It's basically a porous clay substance. It's kind of formed by weathering volcanic ash. The reason it's used in winemaking is because it helps clarify the wine, so keeps it clear. We're going to filter this at the end, but we still start with this anyways. So basically what happens is we mix this in first. We're going to put this in this, it mixes easiest with hot water, so you get a little bit of hot water in here. I like to stir it real quick because it likes to clump up. Like I said, it's a real porous substance. And so what it does is once we get the fruit juice in here, it's we're gonna put the yeast in, and the yeast is gonna bubble and it's gonna eat all the sugar, and that's how the wine ferments. And as the yeast brings stuff up, the bentonite grabs it because it's real porous, clingy, and it takes the substance down. So the thick stuff, basically, it tries to take to the bottom. And we're gonna let this go for 2 weeks, and then we're gonna rack it into a bottle like this. And by racking, what that means is we just take a tube and we filter off. We're gonna ferment it in this bucket, and then we're gonna stick a tube in the bucket and just move it into this. So the bucket will be up here and the glass will be on the ground, and there'll be sediment on the bottom. We have a special tool that doesn't grab the sediment and filters just the wine in. Then we let it set for a couple more weeks. Then we're going to filter it and bottle it. So let me finish doing this here today. So like I said, you mix this stuff up real good, and it's kind of like, this looks like dirty water, but it's, like I said, clay. It's basically clay. So we're going to take our fruit, we're going to dump on in here carefully. And one other thing I forgot to mention is this is a kit. You can make it from scratch and use fresh fruit. I do that sometimes. I just got done making some dandelion wine. That's reason I'm doing this is I want to get all this extra juice out of here. But dandelion wine, as I was mentioning, you got to pick a lot of dandelions. That's not so fun sitting in the yard picking dandelions. This year I had a co-worker that wanted to pick dandelions with his friends, so he brought me a lot of dandelions. I don't know what's going on here. This bag does not want to drain. Oh, look at that. Deformed bag. So there's a pocket in this bag. I can't get all this out. So I'll play with that later. But so basically got the fruit juice and the bentonite in here. And we're making 6 gallons. This is a 6-gallon kit. Basically room temperature water. You want this to be between 72 and 76 degrees to ferment properly. So I'm going to top it right up to this level. This ring right here is the 6 gallons, and that leaves me the proper headspace to ferment, get all the bubbling, and it doesn't bubble up. So there you are, right up to the line there. And so I like to stir it a little bit. And now all we do is just add the yeast. We just sprinkle it right on top here. Make sure we get all the yeast out of there. So basically the yeast is going to eat all the sugar and ferment it for 2 weeks. I'll seal this in a minute, but I got to get some water in my airlock. So airlock goes there. Basically, we fill this about halfway with water, so no air can get in here, only the carbon dioxide that's created by the yeast eating the sugar can get out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let this set for 2 weeks, and then we'll come back with another video on how to do the rest. So have a great day. If you like this, find it informative, please like my video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and have a great day. We'll be back.